And welcome to yet another edition of Ben's Junk, the show that, thanks to its tight production schedule, can never seem to quite shoot quickly enough. And there's your daily dose of innuendo. Aren't you thrilled? Anyway, this is going to be probably a pretty short episode, but I thought I would share some 8-track-ish and just straight up 8-track stuff I found recently. And so let's start with the big one, literally. The world's biggest 8-track, and it's I guess it's just a real huge broadcast cart that maybe played over a restaurant or a store PA at the time. And to put this in perspective, here's a standard 8-track. But this cartridge dates to, I think, 1987. It's not marked, but it's a pretty interesting looking one. Of course, I have no way of testing it, but I assume it sounds like any other 8-track in the world. But, you got this big thing with the 4-track style hole in the bottom. And it's the Hot Rock release, which it's a pretty diverse mix of music. So a lot of stuff that was from old artists, but their latest releases at the time. So Bad Company and Steve Miller Band in Boston, and then some new stuff at the time, like Georgia Satellites. But also some more alternative stuff like Gene Loves Jezebel and the Ramones. So unfortunately I can't listen to it, but it's a cool little conversation piece. The store had a bunch of these things, but I only picked up one. I think I paid $1 for it. Anyway, let's look at some not so oddity-ish stuff. So I found a couple of still sealed Carly Simon albums from Woolworths, and they were 2 for $1. And I guess they were sold maybe around 1979 or 80. The albums, if I'm not mistaken, are from 77 and 78. So there you go. And let's see here, not oddities, but because I'm the oddity archive guy, I guess I feel a certain duty to collect still sealed blank media, because I never know when I'm going to need it. So it was nice to find a couple of sealed 8-tracks here, blank ones, at 49 cents a piece. Moving on, here's some quad 8-tracks. I found a couple of them, but unfortunately, I don't have anything to test them on. But here's one of Maria Moldauer's earlier albums, Waitress in the Donut Shop, and it's still the same old 1/4-inch stock, but it's basically a double-length 8-track, and it's only got 2 programs on it because it's quad, so instead of 4 programs of 2-channel audio, you get 2 programs of 4-channel audio. So, again, can't test it, but it's nice to be able to look at it and kind of sort of figure out how it works. And here's my other one, Redbone, Beaded Dreams Through Turquoise Eyes. This was their follow-up album to the one with Come and Get Your Love on it. And same stuff, it's a epic cart and 2 programs. And it's always nice when I find the sleeves, from some weird, defunct store. I don't know if it's weird or not, but I don't know why. I guess it's just the old school collector in me or something, but there you go. And moving on, I actually found a Stereo Pack 4-track cassette. So, Best of the Beach Boys, and a pretty early one. I think this is from 65 or so. And there's the tape. This cartridge has seen better days. The text is gone from the spine here. But, it's got the hole in it that the 4 tracks all had. It only has 2 programs of audio, so 2 programs of 2-channel audio. And, nothing to play it on, but maybe someday. And to close things out here, I collect some things that I don't know why I collect them, but I just do. And so when I clean my 8-track deck, I do it by hand, with cotton swabs and alcohol and maybe a chamois-tipped stick or something if need be. But for whatever reason, it doesn't stop me from collecting 8-track cleaning cartridges. And these mostly seem to operate in different ways. So, like this one. This is like a piece of felt that runs in a loop, a very short loop, and it's pretty abrasive. I don't know if I'd want to use this. It claims it's not abrasive, but if you run your finger along it, it's actually a bit sandpapery. So you got that. I have no idea when any of these date to, by the way. Let's see here. The beeper cleaner. And this has a mildly abrasive tape in it. And yeah, it's more notable for the artwork. Again, I don't think I'd use it in a million years, but I've got it. Let's see, RCA had their little head cleaning tape cartridge as well with the mildly abrasive tape on it. And the splice is still good on it, at least. But again, I really don't have any burning desire to stick it in my 8-track deck. And then probably the weirdest one I've got is this double header, which has just like this, again, piece of felt on it, kind of abrasive. And on the other end, it's got pads, which are pretty well decayed, actually. And this thing that I guess goes into where the roller does, and you can try and clean off the roller, just, squirt some alcohol on it or something. So, yeah, there you go. I just thought I'd bring you up to date on what's been happening in, Archive 8-track land lately. And, yeah, that's it. I'll see you again soon.